While many players and coaches focus on the offensive skills like shooting and finishing, it is important to practice defensive plays and techniques. Defensive positioning and rotations differ from team to team depending on what the coach sees as necessary against that particular opponent. However, there are 6 key things that stay consistent. Staying lower than your opponent. Staying lower than your opponent allows you to be quicker and more explosive than the offense. Hands up. Having your hands up makes you big and annoying for your opponent, so they don't have a clear path to shoot, drive, or pass. Feet placement. It is important to have your feet set in front of your opponent, straddling their outside foot, which is the foot opposite to the ball, because if it puts you in a position to contest a shot or drop down and defend a drive. Balance. Having balance will allow you to draw charges. Jumping up and reaching in aimlessly and randomly will only lead to putting your opponent on the free throw line. It is more valuable to be a presence and draw charges than to slap the opponent's arm and give them extra points. Rebounds. On every shot attempt, every player on the court needs to sprint and box out someone on the other team. Even if you're on the 3-point line, hit a body and don't allow weird rebounds to fall into the offense's hand. Good defensive rebounding will lower second chance points for the opponents and will open transition scoring opportunities. The last key is sprint and hustle. Half-hearted defense will not be tolerated, and the offense will punish poor effort by scoring easily. Sprinting hard on closeouts, shot contests, and every other aspect of defense is mandatory for a winning team. Now some drills. The first drill is called the box drill. You will need to mark a box on the court with cones or with other things like water bottles. Each side of the box will be the size of the long part of the key. Start from one of the corners and close out to the next cone. Side shuffle to the next cone. Backpedal to the next cone. Then side shuffle back to the first cone. Sprint hard throughout the whole drill and have your hands up always. The next drill is the zigzag drill. Set up cones in a zigzag pattern. Use the space you have, but preferably use half of a court like this. Have someone play offense. They will dribble hard and fast from cone to cone in a zigzag pattern. The defender must keep up and box them off with their hips at every cone. Defenders must turn their hips but stay in front of their opponent throughout the drill. The last drill is a simple rebounding drill. 2 players will start on each block while someone shoots a free throw aiming to miss, and the 2 players will fight for the board. Let's get started.